Say with your legs media. You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Say It With Your Legs Media. Today we are going to recap round 2 of the UCI Cyclocross World Cup in Massmechelen, Belgium. Remember, on the way in, please hit the like button, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. So the ladies came out to play for round 2 of the Cyclocross World Cup in Maasmechelen, Belgium. Today at the front of the grid we have MANON Bakker, Fen Van EMPEL, ZOE BACKSTEDT, Carmen Alvarado, DENISE BETSEMA, INGE VANDER HEIJDEN, and ANIEK Van Alphen. So that's your starting grid, that's your lineup, and there are obviously a group of ladies behind, probably about 50 ladies today. And Fem Van Ample gets a great start to the front as the ladies hit turn 1 shortly after the start. There was a pile-up going into turn 2. They already bandaged up MANON Bakker, who can't seem to catch a break, ends up on the bottom of the pile-up. This is one of the main reasons for getting to the front, so you can stay out of trouble. Fen Van Ample, with her fast start, looked to be on her way to repeating her performance from last week's race, where she just rode away and still out for the win, with Carmen Alvarado finishing second in that race. But Alvarado was on a mission to make sure that didn't happen this time. Alvarado quickly worked her way to the front from a few places back to get on the wheel of Fen Van Ample to make a race of it, which is what the fans want to see. This was one of those spots on the course where it gave some of the ladies a bit of problems, because it was you either try to ride up the left side or run up the stairs. So, but as you can see, Fen Van Ample and Carmen Alvarado, they're going. They're basically, it's race on. Carmen said that after she finished the race that she was feeling really good and she really wanted to make a race of it before she had her little incident. So as you can see, Alvarado is on Fen Van Ample. It's basically a 2-up race. But as you can see, coming through in third place is Maria Scriber. She finished, I believe she finished the third in the last race as well. 3rd or 11th, 1 or 2. I gotta get it. I gotta go fact check myself. After they went through this sand trap, it's a little bit of duking it out sort of, so you could ride through the sand trap the hardest. Alvarado went down a little later into the course. Unfortunately, they didn't have that on camera, so we can't show that to you. She went down, and she went down hard where she busted up her right knee and she broke her right shoe. Once this happened, she was racing for second place. Van Ample was not the rider you give a bit of daylight to. Alvarado went down hard. She said it took her up to a lap and a half to collect herself while still maintaining second spot on the course. Had she not went down, I'm pretty sure she would have made a race of it. With a quick right shoe change in the pits, Alvarado was passed by third place rider ANIEK Van Alphen, who actually had the same issue the day before. Alvarado, after quickly making the shoe change, caught up to ANIEK to wrestle back second place. So it was an interesting battle for second and third for a little while, but Alvarado definitely the stronger of the two riders, and then once she caught up, as you can see, she catches up to ANIEK. She takes the place back, and they actually go back and forth for a little bit, because Alvarado actually puts herself into, I won't say she puts herself into problems, but she got caught up in, there's a switchback that's coming up. It was really, really sketchy. Even the men were having problem with it. So here you see Fem having some problem later in the course. Like this corner was catching out everybody, even the men. This corner caught out the men. So Fem had to get off the bike. Now she's running down the course, and shortly after that, Alvarado would have another problem in the sand pit, which allowed ANIEK to get back into catch her up, and that closed that gap a little bit. And then on this corner right here, she goes down, and when she goes down, she turns her seat pretty hard. So this here allowed ANIEK to catch back up, passed her up again. So right now she's trying to ride, her seat is all crooked. So as we see the replay, if you look at the seat is going the wrong way. So she had to go into the pits, so she sort of fixed her seat. So she had to go into the pits, get that seat sorted out, and then back on it. So once she did catch back up, she basically put the pressure back on, where you can see Fen Van Ample getting a bike change, because she's about to come into the finish. So she was a nice clean bike. So, but that was an amazing race from Fen Van Ample, who put up signaling her fingers for 4 wins in a row. And then we get the Carmen Alvarado coming in for second place, for a well-respected second place, but I'm sure it would have been a lot closer had she not had the problems. And then we get ANIEK Van Alphen, who finished on the podium for the first time. So that's the women's race. Well done to the ladies, and now let's on to the men's race. And on to the men's race highlights themselves. That they had a bit of a ding-dong battle with lots of crashes and flat tires. It's going to be a short recap for the men, unfortunately, this week. So the men are off. They're having a good start. And as you can see, we're going to get right into the highlights. And right off the bat, you got Eliasabeth, Thibaut Nice, Laurent Schreck is a little bit further back, the Spanish national champion. So Thibaut Nice, probably midway through the race, he gets to the front of the race and he makes a good dig of it, like he's going to repeat last week's win. But Laurent Van der Heijden, he had different plans. He got to the front, he put the hammer down, and at this point, Eliasabeth, he's like seen him go up the road and he's trying to get back. Thibaut Nice is on as well as Laurent Schreck, and they're trying to get back on. But this corner, like I said, it was trouble for everybody, the women and the men. But right here, you're going to see Eliasabeth go over the bars. He's going to hold up a few people. And right at this point, this is where Van der Heijden actually gets away, and he pretty much puts paid to the race, and no one's catching him. But at this moment here, here's Thibaut Nice in second place, and here's Schreck. Schreck was really putting the hammer down, and it's like he's going to get back on and challenge. And he hits the bars, he bangs the bar, because he realized, I just got a flat. So he in the pit, he changes flat, and he gets caught back up by the group that was behind. So Thibaut Nice is not really doing much to help Eliasabeth catch it, Van der Heijden, because Van der Heijden is his teammate. So Thibaut Nice just sit there. Lawrence Van der Heijden literally just goes away. And you can see Eliasabeth almost gets there. He almost gets there as Thibaut Nice is just sitting on Eliasabeth's wheel, and he's not really doing too much. But right here, Thibaut Nice just takes a dip into the ground, and it sort of just took the wind of him, and that sort of knocked him out of the race, and it was over for him. And unfortunately, that's just how it goes. So Van der Heijden comes in to take first place. Good win for him, because the day before he finished second, which is a nice turnaround from the day before. And Eliasabeth, who finished first the day before, finishes second. So they flipped the Schreck, who started at the back of the grid, not even close to being near the front. He ended up finishing on a podium, which was pretty amazing. So that's the men's race. I hope you enjoyed that. See you on Wednesday, because that's when the Koppenberg, and we're going to continue this. Cyclocross is on and popping. Yeah, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. See you Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Ines with Say It With Your Legs Media. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will be bringing you as much of the cyclocross season in Europe as we can. Thank you for watching.
Media, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up.